Alright, so are we looking for Valentine's scents? Like, if you're on a date, I know you want to be smelling good, so let's look at the few classic ones that have definitely been rated very highly. They definitely will be well taken by a date or a spouse or anybody. First one I'm going to say is Hane Mori HM. Now, this is nice gourmand touch with kind of a fresh side. You have that lemon and you have some florals, and then you have this wood and moss with just a touch of chocolate and vanilla. So this one definitely has this appeal to it. And now if you're in the younger crowd, Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch might actually be better. Yeah, this one definitely has a very inviting touch. And if you have the chemistry for this one, it is the bomb. You just don't want to wear it if everybody else is wearing it around you. Because, it's one of those scents people can kind of get sick of after a while. Now, on the other hand, Gucci by Gucci for Homme 2. Now, this one, un numero dos, is a good, like, black tea, kind of exotic, rugged, kind of macho dry down. And this one is undoubtedly masculine. It has a lot of appeal. A lot of people love the Guccis. And the Guccis are very good if you're like over 30. I mean, in college, I think some people may like it. Some people may kind of not find it their style. So this is more for an older person. But this is, nonetheless a good dating scent. But Allure pour Homme by Chanel or Platinum Egoist, either one of those is really good. Now, Blue by Chanel too, that's another one in this category. But like, I got Allure. It's kind of the sweet gourmand with, has some woodsy vanilla with some chocolate, and it has some nutmeg and lots of spices, and it really has a very complex smell. It's one thing that doesn't just jump out at you as one type of scent. It's kind of like a bunch of things put together, and it has almost that niche quality, maybe close to the level of it. And on the other hand, a lot of times, like, what I found, a lot of women like fruity scents, like Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch, and a lot of the Calvin Klein fragrances like Euphoria tend to have appeal because they have that fresh and clean smell. So in that case, because of this, Usher You Are may actually be good to wear in a date because, if your date likes this. So that's the next point I'm going to make. Can I tell you what to wear on Valentine's Day? No way, because you may not like what I'm telling you to smell or put on. Your date may definitely not like it. You might go to Base Notes or somewhere and find something that just does not work. So what I've found with good experiences and with definitely a lot of good feedback is very sexy for him. Now, this is scent women like more than men do. And it's kind of a warm citrus. And then you have this lemon and the orange and the cinnamon bark that actually makes this one a good one. And the Sichuan peppers. It's kind of a citrus aromatic, but it definitely has this dry down quality to it. And the sillage on that one is pretty reasonable. Now, another one is Black Soul by Ted Lapidus. Now, this one is a spice bomb. This one definitely has rich spices in it, so it's probably for an older person. It's definitely, it has this rich smell to it, and it will be taken well if you're around people like macho scents. Now, if somebody likes fresh stuff, do not even try wearing this stuff, because they're going to be like, what the hell are you wearing? You're wearing my grandfather's cologne. So overall, another one is now Burberry Touch, London or Brit. Either one of those three. Now, Touch is a woody floral musk, so it has that sensual musk. And most musk is just cheap animalic smell that makes you smell like you did something with a civet. So this one is definitely the one you want to try out. And it really is a very well-made fragrance, and the seductive florals in this one and the exotic woods make it work very well. And another one is Black XS. Now, this is an edgy kind of scent. It has this strong, complex kind of dry down with the pralines, and you get this warm ebony wood and the amber. So this, the amber in this one may make it good for some people and absolutely abhorrent to others, because some people hate amber and they hate warm, strong scents. So this one definitely could help or hurt you. And what I'm going to recommend now is Body Coros. Now, Body Coros is a niche quality smell, and you get that exotic side, you get the gourmand side, you get the rich, woody spicy dry down. And it's a very rich, resinous, macho kind of complex, enigmatic scent. That's why Base Notes reviews it so highly, because this one is extremely unique. Just like Hanemori and Body Koros are both very unique scents that cannot be compared to other stuff because they're just classes of their own. And so, there's other scents too. What you got to look at is, what does your date want? Do you want to go out there and copy what other people are telling you or wearing? Because it may not work on you. And you may have a date that can't get within 10 feet of you if they just don't like the smell of a scent. So, another one, if you like really exotic scents and the other person likes that, Atar El Kaba by El Aramin. Now, this one has a niche quality smell. This is from UAE. You cannot find it in a lot of places at all. But it's a perfect exotic kind of some agar wood and amber and some florals in this one, make it a really divine scent. It has a definitely exotic touch. So if you like exotic fragrances, this one's a good one. Otherwise, it's just going to smell funny. But it's a unisex fragrance, and even a date could wear it. And basically, in a date, the cologne should not be expected to escalate a situation. You should be wearing it, kind of up your mood. And the other person may turn around and say, I don't like the smell of this, and you may like it. And then they may push you to wear something you don't want to wear. And so, basically, you also got to be careful, because a $300 niche fragrance may have people recognize it, and they're like, oh my God, he looks like he has a lot of money. I'm going to hit on him now. And they recognize the smell of a Creed, or they may recognize the smell of Killian and Musc Ravageur and all kinds of fragrances, and then immediately you get the wrong attention. So, they have definitely good purposes, and sometimes they can have dangerous purposes. Like, any fragrance can be well or poorly used by another person. But if you want the streetwear style, Black XS, this one is the way to go. Now, this cologne definitely has a lot of complex richness. And another one is Sexual Sugar Daddy by Michael Germain. Now, that one has the pralines and the sweet floral dry down with just a touch of wood. And it actually works quite well on a lot of people. It's kind of sweet, but it is almost like a unisex scent. So, basically this is a Valentine's Day collection, and, it's all based on what the other person is going to have as an interpretation. Do you want to go get something with brute force and go buy a panty dropper like this and think, dude, this is going to be the biggest thing tonight? No, it will not. It will totally turn people away and make them think that you're trying to hide behind the bottle. So it's important, you perceive what the other person seems to like to smell, and that's what you wear. And, maybe go into a store with them and, totally get some sample vials, put them on in the restroom. That's what you can do, too. So, basically, this is my Valentine's Day collection. Thanks for watching.